Hello everyone and welcome to part 1 of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm really excited to do this, I'm not gonna lie. So I have owned Baldur's Gate 3 for a few weeks now, and I have played roughly, I want to say like 24-ish hours, I think, when I last checked the thing in Steam. But see, I have a big problem when it comes to RPG games. I am a character addict. And when I say I'm a character addict, I mean I am someone who starts from scratch a lot. I have a tendency to create a character, get partway through, and then I'm like, but maybe I want to try out this, or but maybe, oh yeah. So when I played originally Dragon Age Origins, which had like, oh god, I don't even know, like what, 10 different origin characters that you could kind of like go for. You could have, it was based on like your different races and when you start, where your like backstory started and all this. So you had a different beginning for every single character that you could make, basically. And oh god, I would get through the origin, I would get like 5 minutes into the main story, and then I would restart. And that's basically what I've been doing in Baldur's Gate 3, because it's a chronic issue. It's a big problem that I have. However, I have wanted to do this on stream because, one, I think it will hold me accountable and it will force me to stick with one character. It will force me to actually carry on throughout the story. And two, like, it's just, I love this sort of story-driven game. I really enjoy that sort of thing. I will throw in a couple of disclaimers. I will be playing on, is it Explorer? Which is like the easy mode. Basically because for me, with games like this, I am definitely more invested in the story than I am in the combat. So if you're interested in seeing some tactical genius, you might as well click off now, because that's not me. That ain't gonna be me. And also I generally, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. My experience with this sort of game, like I said, is very heavily more based on the RPG side of things, in terms of like I've played like the Dragon Age games, so the whole like characters making decisions and that kind of affecting what happens in the story, that's the type of stuff that I have experience with. The dice rolling and the numbers and calculating, that goes right over my head. So I've kind of decided that the way that I'm going to tackle this game, or this playthrough at the very least, is going to be less about trying to go for optimal builds, which again may hurt people. So again, if that's your sort of thing, I'm really sorry. But so for me, I'm just going to kind of be like, you know what, this feels good. This is the sort of thing that I want to go with. I'm not going to get too much into the intricacies of, like I said, like the different builds and all of that fun jazz. Like I was trying to do that in my kind of like dummy playthroughs, I guess we'll call them. And it kind of took a little bit of the enjoyment out for me. So I'm just going to play it how I think I can play it. If I make mistakes, it's going to happen. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know half the spells. I don't quite know how some of the mechanics work. So we're just going to see. We're just going to see and hope, hope that things go okay. But we are going to be starting a new campaign. I'm not going to carry on from one of my old characters. And yeah, we'll just have to see how things go. So without further ado, let's get into it. So like I said, Explorer, we'll, seeing as there's no one here yet, no one will know. Oh no, Mickle's here. He's going to know. Quick. Hi Mickle, how you doing? Oh, knocking my microphone. I do love this cutscene though. This is genuinely the cutscene that was kind of like, yeah, this makes me want to play the game. This is interesting. Maybe not the eye crawly inny part. That kind of was like, yeah. But game is mid. That's your opinion, Mickle, if that's how you feel. But yeah, I'm excited to play it. Shh, you didn't see that. You saw nothing. I had this whole plan that if there were people in chat, I'd sneakily put my Be Right Back screen on so no one would see. Though I did literally say I'm going to be playing on Explorer, because for me, and especially for this first playthrough, I might up the difficulty if I do some other playthroughs, but for this one, I just want to know what the story's about. That's my jam. That's my bread and butter. That's the stuff I want to see, which is part of the reason why I'm going for a bard, because I want that riz. I need the charisma so that I can at least get people to do what I tell them to without resorting to combat and fighting. Just being honest, that's why it's happening. But yeah, God, it just, oh God, this is horrendous. Oh, yucky. I'm going to look a little bit like him for Halloween, potentially. Just a slightly different colour and less collar. Oh, those little teeth. Oh, no. I don't like that. Character creation. Who are you? Right, reset tutorials, because I will probably have missed stuff during my other attempts. So I have a vague idea of what I want to be, purely because I like the idea of being able to talk to animals from the offset, so I don't have to, like, so basically there's a thing called a forest gnome where they inherently have a skill which is talk to animals. So you don't have to have any potions, you don't have to cast a spell, which uses obviously a spell slot and so on and so forth. And the other thing that's quite handy with this in terms of using a gnome for a bard is that they've got this thing on screen, which is you have an advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, which is, again, sort of like the thing. Accurate height to you? Excuse me? I am 5'5". I am 5'5". I am average height, thank you very much. But yes, I was leaning towards this, or I was also potentially looking at the tiefling, but I don't know. I kind of like the gnome. I'm not gonna lie, but then I kind of like the tiefling. I have been both. I've also tried playing a drow, mommy devil. So yeah, so I'm kind of at the. I have also tried a half elf, I think. So yeah, so I'm kind of torn between tiefling, drow, and gnome. Of course, you would go for the gnome. No, I've tried all of them. I have sampled many creatures and beings in this game so far. I have, like I said, I have started off a few different characters. But the thing with the tiefling, so I think, was it the Zariel one where you get, I don't really want to go down the intimidation route. What's this one? Mage hand, not really fussed. So give me mummy devil. You know what, Mickle? Because it's you, I will give you mummy devil, okay? You've thrown a spanner in my works, but I will give you mummy devil. So right, okay, yeah, so we're going for a tiefling. So basically we have got base racial speed is 9 meters, which is a decent amount further than the gnome. That was one of the issues that I had with the gnome, is that they couldn't run very far, and also I don't know if it's because, it might have been because of the strength that I put it at, but oh my god, she could not carry much. And I'm a hoarder. That's another thing. I hoard in these games. I pick up every fucking thing that I can find. So just a pre-warning that I will be looting heavily because I'm always worried that I'm going to miss something. So that's how it happens. So with tieflings, you also get dark vision, which is up to 12 meters. So my understanding is that dark vision just means that you can see in the dark, as it says in big letters there. And also they have hellish resistance, so you are resistant to fire damage, taking only half damage from it. And tieflings, so they're descended from devils of the 9 hells. Tieflings face constant suspicion in Faerun. I think that's how is it Faerun or Faerun? I'm not sure. Thankfully, their arcane abilities make them natural survivors. Cool. So the next thing that we need to choose is basically the subrace. So yes, the Asmodeus tiefling is bound to Nessus, the deepest layer of the hells. These for God's sake, tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness from the archdevil Asmodeus's infernal bloodline, and with that you're able to produce a flame, which this is what I did in one of my like test runs, and it was quite handy. Tieflings, aka British people. Why is people in? How dare you? We're people. But yeah, this was actually quite handy. It was just nice because she just like wandered around with a flame in her hand. It looked quite cool. The next one is oh god, I don't know that I can say that. Descended from the archdevil, these tieflings are gifted with a particular affinity for arcane magic. So you get a mage hand. Zariel. You get tieflings from Zariel's bloodline are empowered with martial strength and can channel searing flame to punish their enemies. So this is obviously going to be more for people who are maybe going down like the barbarian route, I would imagine, sort of like the more melee aimed. I've seen your dental health. Those munchers do not look human. I mean, I can't talk. I've got like fangs. My one grow. My one kind of like stick out a little bit. But I do have private dental care. I pay extra for it. I do have private. But yeah. So I think I'm going to go for the Asmodeus. I don't really know. So the issue that I'm going to have is obviously like, I want to kind of go down the route of, what's the word? I want to go down the route of trying to RP as the character. But because I don't really know much about the races and stuff, there's probably going to be stuff I'm not going to know properly, sort of thing. So, right, okay, so now we go to class, and I'm going to be a bard. Look at that fit. Look at that. Isn't that an amazing outfit? I just love the fact that, like, the men's and the women's, like, outfits for the bard, they're literally the exact same. And they go like full bard drip. But I will say that this does change. You like obviously when we get armor later on and stuff, that will change. Right, so and then here, so you know music is more than a fancy, it is power. Pass. Yeah. Yeah, we'll change it. We'll get some armor at some point and change it. But yeah, so we'll go with bard, and then so cantrips, or is it cantrips? I think they're called. So change your cantrip selection by choosing from the spell list below. Cantrips don't use spell slots and can be cast at will. So my understanding, so spells, what is it? Spell slots are, yeah, here we go. So each spell has a level and can only be cast with a spell slot of that level or higher. Regain spell slots as you by taking long rest. So I only learnt this recently because, again, I don't know anything about this game. I just don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. And yeah, my understanding is basically that there are like these little slots above your like actions thing, and they there's like, I don't know, level 1 and you'll have maybe like 3 slots or something, and that is how many spells you can use before you long rest. So you can only use 3 spells or 2 spells before you have to like rest your characters, which I didn't realize. I spent ages just wandering around and my characters were like, oh geez, I'm tired now, and I was sort of like, no, carry on. Oh, you can't do a spell. Oh well, bloody hell, you're done now then. But yeah, so these ones don't use spell slots. So we've got Vicious Mockery. There's Blade Ward, Mage Hand, True Strike, Friends, Dancing Lights, Light, so more light, or Minor Illusion. So light, I don't think there's any real point in using light because obviously we've got the hand light thing. So, and the same with the dancing lights. I don't think that there's really much point. I've seen Vicious Mockery is meant to be quite a good one. Friends, it'd be a first if a Brit made one of them. Oh yeah, I don't really know what friends are. I don't even know what that word means. But to be fair, because we're going for like a charmed, a charisma build, we don't really need to worry too much about this, to be fair, because we're already probably going to have like a decent sort of like brain persuasion chance anyway. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, Vicious Mockery is quite a fun one because the insults are actually fantastic. So you can insult a creature, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. And I've heard some of the attack charm build. How many notches do you have? 12 maybe? 11, no, it's 11. Oh god. But yeah, so Vicious Mockery I think we will go with because like I said, some of the insults are pretty solid. Blade Ward is one that I've seen like recommended. I have looked at obviously some of the builds and stuff, but I can't remember off the top of my head which ones are good ones and which ones are bad ones to go with, to be honest. But I think take only half the damage. I'm kind of thinking I don't really want to be the one getting too up close and personal. Now this one takes concentration. So concentration is basically where you can only do one of each thing, if that makes sense. So you have to concentrate on a particular spell. So that's why this one here says concentration on it. So Blade Ward take only half the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks, or True Strike, which is gain advantage on your next attack roll, which I'm guessing will include bow and arrow stuff as well. So it's basically defense or attack. What do I go? But then this one uses concentration, so I think I'm going to go with Blade Ward. We'll just... I don't know what I'm doing. We'll play it by ear. Right, okay, so Animal Friendship. Nah. Oh, you know... I want that. I'm just going to get it anyway. I want to be able to talk to animals. The whole reason that I went with the forest gnome in the first place was because I wanted to be able to talk to animals, and they've got it by default. So you don't have to have one of your slots taken up by it. But I don't want to be worrying about whether I've got a potion or not. And then, I mean, to be fair, if I later in the game, because you can do like switches. So if later in the game I'm like, oh, I want more thing, then at least I want different spells, and I've got like loads of potions or whatever. I can always change it if I want to. Right, okay. So I think Thunder Wave is meant to be quite a good one. But yeah, so you've got Animal Friendship, which again, not really too fussed about that one. Bane. Up to 3 creatures receive a penalty. Charm. Oh, that was what I think that's what I was like accidentally referencing when I was saying about the friends cantrip. Cure wounds. So this is where you have to be within range of some, like touch range. Disguise self. Dissonant whispers. Frighten a creature. It will be easier to hit and cannot move. That's a good one. All targets within the light turn visible. See, I had this unlocked and I didn't really find myself using it, so I don't know about that one. Featherfall. Then you've got Healing Word, which is like a distance heal. Heroism. Longstrider. Sleep. Tasha's Hideous Lot. So leave a prone to laughter without the ability to go up. That looks quite good. Oh, and that's a concentration one. Interesting. Okay, I think I might go for that one. I like that. And I'm thinking so my idea is that I would like to kind of go down the route of my Bard being more of a support kind of thing. So less attacky, more support. Because my goal is, my team that I would like is, oh god, I can never remember her name. What is her name? Karlak. So I want Karlak, she's my barbarian. And then the other two characters I think I want are Will and Gale. I think those are the three that I want, because this is probably going to be my goody two shoes playthrough. I'm not going to lie. This is probably going to be my goody two shoes playthrough, where I'm just wanting to be everyone's friend. And that's, again, how I play a lot of these games, is I can't help but be the goody two shoes. So this is my goal for this this one, is probably insult me, Mummy Devil. Well, you're going to get laughed at, and you're going to get some vicious mockery. So you'll be in for a good time, Mickle. But yeah, so I think going for a heal is obviously going to be the obvious one. It's just whether or not I go for Healing Word, which is obviously a distance thing, which has a range of 18 meters, or I have to be in melee range to be able to do 11 healing, which is like a substantial difference. But again, I don't want to. I think going for Healing Word might be a better one, because obviously if I'm further back, especially if I'm doing more like archery based stuff, I would rather not run the risk of having to run in and not being able to get in close enough, if that makes sense. Now, the cool thing here, as a bard, I get to choose my instrument, which I've had a lot of fun with. So you've got the drum, you've got the flute, sorry. You've then got the lute. You could do some damage with that, surely. There's the lyre, which I think looks really cool, but it clips her tail. Actually, I don't like that. Okay. There's the violin. Does the lute... Oh no, her tail goes through all of them. Okay, the drum is safe. Even the flute. God damn it. God damn it. Immersion breaking. Okay, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. So the one that I've been using most, I would say, is probably the violin. But I do kind of like the lute. Though that does look very strange. I don't know what... I know that there's a character that you come across that has... I feel like the flute. Yeah, we'll go with the flute. Let's go with the flute, because it's less immersion breaking. I'm going to be honest. Right, okay, so now we can go for background. So you have got Acolyte, which has Insight and Religion. Charlatan, Deception and Sleight of Hand. Criminal, which is Deception and Stealth. Entertainer, which is Acrobatics and Performance. Folk Hero, Animal Handling and Survival. Guild Artisan, which is Insight. What's Insight? Read people's situations, detect lies. Ooh. I didn't even think of that, Mickle. See, I'm really just making her for you. I'm really... To be fair, if I was actually making her for you, I would probably go with this one. Like the proper big mummy devil. But I'm going to go for little tiefling. Little tiefling. Yeah, so Guild Artisan has the Insight and Persuasion. Noble is History and Persuasion. Outlander, Athletics and Survival. Sage, Arcania and History. Please do. Soldier is Athletics and Intimidation. Urchin is Sleight of Hand and Stealth. Please do bigger. I'm gonna stick with her being a little bit small because the thing is, all the other characters are on the smaller side, so I want her to sort of fit in. I don't care. I want Big Mummy. So I am thinking, because the thing is, her strength isn't going to be that great, so it's going to look a bit weird if she's like huge and she has no strength. So because like I said, I'm going around the goody sort of thing. I do think that probably going for the entertainer is going to be better because you get +4 dexterity and you also get charisma. And the good thing about acrobatics and the dexterity, and dexterity is obviously I think that the recommended build for these characters. Actually, you can see, yeah, so our second highest, I don't think that changes, does it? No, so our second highest is dexterity anyway. So yeah, you have a better chance with it. Size matters. So, and it makes sense. She's a bard. She's going to be entertaining. Abilities, I'll be honest, I'm not really going to fiddle around with this too much because I don't want to, like, I don't know. I don't freaking know. I've seen builds saying, oh, you know, put your wisdom down to 8 or whatever, and I'm like, well, but then I'm not wise. and then I end up being a bit stupid. So I'm just going to stick with what they've recommended. Skill proficiencies. So again, these are kind of like your different, you get like bonuses based on these. And so if you like unclick them, you get like a +2 with your proficiencies, which is fine. So yeah, I think I'm quite happy with, so what's that? Initiative. Initiative determines who acts first in combat. The higher your initiative, the earlier you take a turn. Interesting. I've not actually seen that. Temporary hit points. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we've got our cantrips, okay, and then also we get an action which is Bardic Inspiration, which is basically where you can inspire a member of your party, and they get like certain bonuses on their attacks. In terms of proficiencies with weapons, we've got simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. Armor, we have light armor, so I'm probably going to go down the route of... probably, I guess the crossbow is going to be my thing, more so than anything. I don't know. We'll see what we end up unlocking. Then armor at the moment is light armor, and then skills we've got acrobatics, deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion. Now we can go into appearance. Do I... Alright, fine, Mickle. Fine. I'll do it for you. Right, okay, so the taller the better. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Oh, let's hear voices.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
More of those wretched things.
I think I prefer...
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
I think I like voice 4. And now skin tone. So I kind of like the kind of pinky tones, but I don't know, or like the purplies. But then I feel like the red does work quite well. The more dummy mummy voice, the better. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, cool. No, give back red. All right, she's red. Calm down. Right, okay. Do we go for some scarring? Do we want a little bit of scarring going on here? I mean, she's probably seen some shit. Like, she was in hell, wasn't she? Like, that's... I mean, she's heat resistant, so I don't think she'd have, like, burn marks or anything. Like, you want your mummy to have, like, a little bit of intimidation factor going on. So I'm torn between this one, I think, and... Why would Dommy Mummy be scarred? She never... You know what? You're right, Mickle. You're right. You are 100% right. Freckles. Should we add some freckles? You know, maybe she's been out in the sun a little bit. Don't want too much. She's too good to get hit. She is. She is. Very true. Okay, cool. So we've got that. So body art. Okay, are we wanting tattoos? Now, I'm not going to lie. Every single bard that I have made, I have given them a rose tattoo. I don't know why. Well, yeah, but she can have freckles still. Oh, actually, no. But she's. Yeah, no, actually, that does make sense. I just noticed you can see the veins under her skin on her face, on like her cheek. That's really interesting. Okay, right, yeah, okay, we'll get okay. But yeah, I have had a rose tattoo. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest. It's just been a thing. The other tattoo option I had, which I thought from a lore perspective was this one, which you can't really see with the collar, but you would in other outfits, is basically just like a dagger on the throat. And I was like, oh, she's a bard. Her voice is her weapon. Genius. Absolute genius. Go back to the voice, please. I need to inspect the Dommy mummy. Okay. So.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
So there's that one. There's this one.
More of those wretched things. There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Then,
Let's
there's this one.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Which is number 8.
More of those wretched things.
And then number 2 is the default. So number 4 is what I had it on.
What was that?
So let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, I will go back to my body art. I think that actually the blue weirdly works. But yeah, I've just got to decide now, do I go for the dagger or do I go for the roses? Hang on, is there a weird gap? All right, the one that good. I'm glad that you are accepting of the voice. Yeah, so rose, that's the next thing you need to decide for me, Mickle. Rose or dagger? Though you can't really see it. God damn it. You can kind of see it here. It's just like a dagger. Let's see what other options there are. There's the birds. Octopus eyes, you know, as everyone has. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Not gonna lie. Yeah, oh god. We got some sort of like face tattooing. Oh, that's quite cool. Maybe not this character. Some of these look more like painted on. I wonder if they're meant to be more artistically painted instead. Why would she have tattooing? Surely she'd not want to let another person impale her with anything. Not even... Yeah, but she's showing how hard she is, that she can handle getting a tattoo, you know. Like, she does not find herself in any kind of vulnerable position. But how hardcore is it to have a neck tattoo? Like that's painful. Like, if like... I think anyway. I've never had a neck tattoo, so I wouldn't be able to say. But like, I've heard people say that it's not fun. The other thing is this, which is like a Cthulhu-esque type thing, which is kind of apt given the fact that we're potentially going to turn into a mind flayer. But alright, but tats do not hurt. It'd be hardcore if she had it etched into her skin with her own knife. So are we saying like, you know, we want to prove how much pain she can take. So maybe going for the bigger rose tattoo over the dagger. Where'd it go? Is that one? No, that's shame, bitch. Michael, do you want to play this? Do you want to? You're basically making the character. I'm going to overrule you on this one. I like tattoos, so I'm going with it. And then we've next got piercings. I'm just going to go with the bard rings, I think. They simply do not hurt enough for her taste. I do like the bard rings. I think they're quite simple. Mickle, are you not going to want like holes in the face type stuff? These are quite cool. I like these. There was another one that I saw which actually looked really cool for tieflings. What was it? Oh yeah, there was this one which is kind of cool. I know that they're meant to be serpents, but to me it looks a little bit like her tail. No nose piercing. Oh, you're a fussy sod, you know that. What was the other one that I liked? Oh yeah, no, it was this one, but that was back when I was doing a ranger character because I had a raven. I sound like a southern mum. Oh dear. That looks pretty sweet. I like that, but you won't accept it. These look quite cool, actually. I quite like these. No, I think, oh my god, they're called, Mickle, they're called stud muffin. Lapis stud muffin. Surely that's something to go for. It's good. It's a stud muffin. I don't know why it's called stud muffin, but I kind of love it. Right, okay. I'll leave it on the stud muffin, and I'll wait for you to get back to me on whether or not that is acceptable piercings. Now, my darling does not get to whore herself out. But she's not whoring herself out. She's proclaiming herself to be a stud muffin. But that doesn't necessarily mean that anyone gets access to the stud muffin. You see what I mean? She's a muffin that no one is allowed to sample. All right, the muffins can stay. Right, okay. So the next thing that we've got is eye colour. So let's have a look. So let's have a look at the colour wheel, shall we? Because let's be honest, this is basically what I've been doing. Every time that I choose the eye colour, I've looked at the colour wheel, or no, eye or hair colour, I've looked at the colour wheel and been like, right, what works best? So apparently green works best with red. So let's give her some green eyes, I think. So we've got demonic green. We've got demonic green 2. Ooh. Or we've got the normal green. I prefer that, like, I don't know how you feel, Mickle, but I prefer, like, the demonic stuff. I'm liking the, ooh, purple and green? Bucket go full red, she sees nothing but blood. But what about the purple and green, though? Yeah, purple and green. I can't tell if that's an excited hello or a piss off Jess, you're being stupid. But the red option is that one. Nah, the pure purple was sick. So what this one instead of the purple and green? I mean, both of them do look pretty cool. Excited hello. Yes, that. So the pure purple. Okay, cool. Cool. Smash. Awesome. Right, okay, so now we will go with makeup. Makeup. Let's get her looking pretty. I would legit never not look into her. I don't know, Mickle, you're probably shorter than her, so you'd probably be looking around about here somewhere. Right, okay, let's have a look at eye. So that's what she's currently got. I do kind of like the normal one. It's either the normal one or the smoky, because it's kind of like a bit more... I know to say which kind of eyes. You call them eyes? I do quite like that aesthetic, I guess. But I also do kind of like that, because that makes the purple really stand out. Like, she looks like she's, like, ready to go out on the town. I quite like that. So it's between that or the wing, I guess. I'm not going to put any lip stuff on her, because I'm going to be honest, I always find that the lips stuff looks very, very painted on. It's not my fault that her eyes look back at me. But yeah, yeah, the lip tint for me always looks very unnatural in this. So I'm not gonna bother with it. But yeah, I like the smoky, so I think we should stick that. Now, oh, actually, I've just realised something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I want to do horns first, purely because horns are going to affect the hair. Because one of the things that really bothers me is that some of the hairstyles with the horns, they're like shaved. No, they kind of intrude, like the hair protrudes out, and it just looks weird. So so I'm thinking we should choose the horns first. So we got slightly smaller. I'll be honest, I am quite partial to these ones. I'm not gonna lie. I like the big ones. As Mikkel says, size matters. These ones are great. But I will have a look through the options anyway. So yeah, there's these. There's the curly ones, which are quite cool. Those horns look quite grabbable. They do. There's the littler ones, which, ooh, they have gold. Ooh, that's pretty cool. But they look very, I don't know, the horns just look a bit on the short side for me. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Those look pretty cool. I like that they've got the little kind of swirl to, well, not swirl, but you know what I mean. These ones, those ones. I like, yeah, these ones kind of twist, which looks quite cool. What else? We've then got these ones. Now these are definitely grabbable because these are kind of a bit like a bike. Like, you know, the like professional bike handles. I can't believe I'm discussing this. So there's those ones as well. These, I think I'm still leaning towards the OGs, like these ones. Like, you could take someone out with those. No, take the ones you like to. Yeah. I think these ones are the best ones. Okay, cool. I'm not going to bother changing the horn colour or anything because the other ones kind of looked a little bit weird. Right, so let's have a look at hair. How are we feeling about hair colour so far, Mikkel, by the way? I actually kind of like it. I kind of like the like purpley blue. It kind of works. Let's have a look. I don't know why, but I just like this hairstyle. Not for her, I don't think, but I do like this hairstyle. Not a huge fan. Oh my god, Mikkel, how can you not like it? Let's see. Yeah, that clips through her face. I'm not a big fan of that. No, because you see, so this is what I mean, where this bothers me because it goes right through the horn, and I'll just see it every single cutscene. I'm like, nah. Let's have a look. Like, I can deal with it in some places, like here it's not so bad. I mean, I know obviously you can see it kind of like it's sprouting out, but yeah, it still bothers me. And I need to be able to see the stud muffins. I have to see the stud muffins. So hang on, if you're not a huge fan of the blue, what kind of, or like the purpley blue? Yes? Which one was yes? What, this one? Is in the ponytail? This. So the ponytail, yeah? The long ponytail. Nod. say nod to confirm, just in case, because I don't know with latencies. There we go, ponytail. Cool. We're sorted. Okay, cool. But yeah, what hair colour were you thinking then? Or are you liking this autogram, for God's sake? But yeah, if you're not a fan of the blue, the raven kind of colour, what hair colour were you thinking? I quite like it. I think it works, and it works quite well with her skin tone as well. Ooh. Yeah, I quite like it. God, look at that tail. Look at that tail. do some damage. Oh no, that didn't do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're happy with that. Awesome. And I think, oh, we can give her some facial hair. Do you want some facial hair, Mickle? You know, we go like full beard. Give her a handlebar. Is that what that's called? No, that's not a handlebar. Oh, mutton chops. Right. Oh dear. So do you still feel like this game is mid? Mickle, you seem to be getting quite into it. Right, okay, so now here we go into the name. Now I'm going to try and search for a tiefling name. And Mickle, you can help me, or anyone who is in chat can help me figure out a good name. But I do want to try and keep it, you know. No, just like Mummy Devil. Fair enough. Let's have a look. Oh god. There's Natlia. That sounds quite nice. Let's have a look. God, these are some interesting names. Hespion? Oh, hi Dragonite, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming into stream. We are just doing the character creation at the moment. Mickle has been having a great time with it. We currently have Mummy Devil and we're just trying to think of a name for her at the moment. So I kind of like the idea of, is it Persephone? You're not having a good time. Why are you not having a good time? But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Persephone might be quite a cool one. Because, I mean, apparently a lot of it is based on, like, Greek stuff. No, Roman, maybe. No, oh god. Not Greek. Brain. No, it is Greek. Oh my god. My brain. Problems? Oh dear. Well, hopefully we can kind of distract you to some degree. Yeah, hopefully your day gets better. Yeah, I kind of like Persephone as a name. Also known, or Cora, actually. I quite like Cora. Yeah, let's go with Cora. Let's go with Cora. Oh, no. Okay, cool. So this is our Mummy Devil. So she is very charismatic. She's very dexterous. She's got decent constitution. She's fairly intelligent. Not so wise, and kind of a little bit of a weakling. You know, she's not very strong. She's big, but not particularly strong. Oh, look at those nails. Has she got blue nails? Ooh. Yeah, she's got like, look, she got some nail varnish going on there. She gonna scratch you, Mickle. She gonna scratch you up. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We ready? Proceed. Oh yeah, the Guardian. Now, I need no input for this because I already have Daddy Geralt. I discovered this fairly early on into my character creation attempts, that if you literally just go big boy human, he looks very, very much like Geralt from The Witcher, and I'm cool with that. So I'm gonna stick to it. As to imply I don't want to be scratched up. No, I know you do. Alright, bye Dragonite. I hope your day improves and I'll hopefully see you again in stream at some point soon. Yeah, Geralt, my guy. So you just literally choose their appearance. So I'm not really overly fussed about spending too much time with him. Yeah, venture forth. Finally, we're 49 minutes in. That took longer than I was expecting. I thought I was just going to be like in and out. But apparently not today. This is such a good cutscene. It just looks so cool. I just like the idea that like it's all through like telepathy, I guess is the word for it. The fact that they can literally just control all the little squiddy arms. Now, I didn't realise this the first time, but the people on the dragons are the Githyanki, which I believe are like basically like an alien kind of species, I think, but they're kind of akin to elves to a degree. I think. Don't take my word for it. Like I said, I am a novice. I know nothing apart from what brief little snippets I've kind of picked up as I've watched. I've watched a couple of playthroughs, but not like focusing on them. They've just kind of been in the background. So I know little bits and pieces here and there. Dragon. My first character that I made was actually a Dragonborn. I was going to have a Dragonborn boy for my bard, but the like not the race benefits just didn't really. I wasn't really using them, so I'm gonna hold him back for another time. And hi Matteo, welcome to the stream. Oh, there we go. My OBS was being really slow, so I didn't see. I saw your message come up on Streamlabs on the screen, but I didn't see it come up in my chat box. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. We have literally just finished the character creation, so we're just going into like the main or the beginning part of the story after this cutscene. Burny burn. It's true. I was going to tell you. I did disable the emote thing, the one that was giving you kind of grief yesterday. So hopefully you should be all good, but we'll just have to see. She looks so amazing in this cutscene. And I really like how they did the exposition with this bit. Where it's like, oh look, it's a 3 for Baldur's Gate 3, but they're basically ships. So we're in hell, is my understanding, right now. Which is not the best of places to be. Though saying that, our tiefling is from here. But I think that they make it so that automatically, when you're this type of tiefling, if I remember rightly, I get one of the like dialogue options I get is Baldurian, which basically means that she lives in Baldur's Gate, despite the fact that they originate from the Hells. That's my understanding, at least. Right, so I have gone through this bit a decent amount because I have made several characters. So, can I remember how... Can I drag? Oh, no, it's this, isn't it? This is what I want. So I'm just going to really quickly kind of try and organise this to some degree. So we've got my perform. We've got my until long rest. That is my bardic inspiration, which is until long rest. Then I've got this, which is until long rest. I got a few things that are until long rest. I would literally let her do what she wanted and just thank her. Right, okay, so we've got healing. This is... oh, which ones are my cantrips? So these ones are my cantrips, which mean they don't cost spells. These are my spells. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep things separated to some degree. I don't have a weapon right now by the looks of it. So if we go with this, and then we'll just leave those as they are. Oh yeah, you did. Well done, Matthew. Luck is on your side, it seems. And then this one. So the other thing that I really like about Buzz is look. You can go. She can just randomly perform shit. It's great. I don't know if it makes a difference, actually, what they do. So you've got play an enchanting crowd pleaser to attract and delight those around you, a battle chant to delight those around you, and an upbeat foot tapper to attract and delight those around you. So I think it's all basically kind of distraction tactics. So you can, like, lure people over to you. But this is my favourite. Oh yeah, so at the moment, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so at the moment, I'm fiddling around with the redeems. So I did remove some options because I've not. There's some bits and pieces that I need to fiddle around with, but I will be adding some stuff back in. So center camera, so home, yep. Cool, I know those ones. So let's go and look at this. Dead Mind Flayer. Ooh, Peridot. Pick up and add to her. She could lure me in so easily. But yeah, hopefully I should eventually be able to add the... God, the only thing is my light is so bright. And it is making this area look so dark. Cool, so we've got an arrow of fire. So does this work? I'm guessing that this will work with what I have. Because, yeah, I've currently got a hand bow. Okay. Yeah, I can barely see shit because my light is just reflecting off of the screen. This is going to go well. Luckily, I do know this area a little bit, so I know that there's a chest somewhere else. Oh, there's one up here. There we go. Oh, actually, hasn't she got... Is that going to help? Wait, where is she? Where'd she go? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe when I get this chest. I think that there's like... Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So now I can... Yeah, there we go. That's better. So look, so because of her race, you can create this like little flame thing. And you can use it to... you can just use it to light your way. Or you, and then you can throw it, I think. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the throw option. So you can dismiss the flame or you can throw it, which is quite handy, I think. Right, okay, cool. So, was there something else on the table? Oh, yeah, there is. There's this rune slate.
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
I'm going to be honest, I really, really like the narrator's voice. For some reason, I haven't heard, like, that many people talking about it in the playthroughs that I've, like, watched. Not many people seem to have actually been generally talking about the narrator's voice, but it's so good.
Here goes nothing.
It's so good. And she's also uploaded some videos
Came from the
of, like, her outtakes, which are fantastic. Right, so let's investigate. We are not the most intelligent, but let's give it a try. We did it. Awesome. So, yeah, so this is basically, for those of you that haven't watched any Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs, it's all, everything is based off of the roll of a die, basically. So you run the risk of... having an absolute failure and a miserable time. I do have karmic dice enabled, which is basically means that you won't have like a string of failures, but it still tries to make it mostly randomized. So the casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble. Now, I know what happens here. But I'm going to do it anyway. Whatcha? So I think if you stand over here, so if it's literally just after you come out of the pod, you end up getting exploded on, basically. But these things over here are like little restoration things, so you can just kind of go and they'll heal you. So, you know, it's handy to have. Oh. Matteo redeemed stay hydrated. Thank you very much. That's very considerate of you. I will quickly have my drink. I was just actually thinking, I was like, oh my god, my throat is starting to feel really dry, so thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Right, okay, so let's go in here. Oh, we got Goblin. Mikkel redeemed a Tritler. What on earth is that? Triatler? What is that? Is that a typo or is that just a thing that I don't know about? A lifted record.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Ooh. And yes, I hear the voice.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews,
Release us.
as much living being as ship.
There you go.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this.
I just realised, like, so I'm planning on doing a Halloween stream at some point, and I've got like a onesie. Oh, triathlon. I'm not doing a triathlon. Good luck with that one. But I'm getting a onesie. Spoiler alert. That is like a Cthulhu-esque onesie. And this would actually work for this game as well. Because you got the mind flayers. And I just noticed because it said an eldritch tablet. Which is obviously the tentacly stuff. Right, let's go see what this guy is calling for. Release us. Release us. Hi. How you doing?
To ask.
Look at that strut. That investigative strut. Is the outfit growing on you yet, Mikkel?
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Oh,
Please.
perfect. I moved my camera specifically for this game because I knew that I would cover something which is going to show up kind of like over here. But there's also stuff up here, so I was like, am I going to block that? And I didn't have time to test it before stream, so thankfully I didn't block that then, so you saw the perception check. Right, so... Psionic presence, please, before they return, they return. Who am I talking to, a man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
So I have a choice here, which is basically I can try and save the brain, or I can destroy it because obviously it's a thing. I needn't be released from Mummy's Craft. So yeah, so I can either try and save the brain thing, which we now know is a minion of the Mind Flayer, or we can just destroy it, or we can just leave.
The enemy. So many enemies.
I'm guessing it's talking about the imps, maybe? Right, let's...
Remove us from this body. From this case.
Free
I should
us.
probably read out what options I'm choosing. Right, okay, so we can do investigation. We've got a strength option, dexterity, or we can destroy the brain. Of course, you might get to see that later, Mickle. You never know. I don't know if we'll get to that this stream, but maybe another one. Okay, so we're not particularly strong, so breaking the skull is not the best of options. We do have dexterity, and we've also got investigation. So, I mean, investigation, there's not really like a negative that can happen from it, apart from the fact that obviously we run the risk of just not finding out anything. So yeah, so let's just go with investigation and see. So this is our +1 intelligence, and that is because of... I think that's just because of our the amount of skill points we've got into it. So yeah, let's give it a go. Yeah, we're not a smart cookie, unfortunately. Right, so we didn't learn anything.
Context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Right, okay, so I think we should try and gently prise the brain from the skull. I'm going to quick save because I've been taught that quick saving is definitely the thing you want to do in this game. Cool, so we have managed to gently prise the skull. Prise the brain from the skull, that is. Squelchy squelch.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient.
That outfit is just
should it
so
prove a
funny to
threat.
me. Oh dear. So we can either mutilate it or spare the creature. Any injuries might weaken it. But I mean, we've just helped it. So, you know, if we were going to destroy it, then we should have destroyed it whilst it was in the skull. Let's just give it a chance. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, it's so cute.
Our freedom is ours, friend.
So
The creature
cute.
pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
She legit looks like a private school kid. Oh yeah. Okay, so alright, let's go. What's at the helm? I helped you once, but that's all I can do. I'll go, but not with you. What should I call you? Let's ask what's at the
The
helm.
brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Ah, so that thing is being called. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Okay, us. I guess we've got a pet. I helped you once, that's all I can do. Right, no, let's go. All right, let's
To
go.
the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Yeah, we're going to the helm. Newborn. Followers. Some allies may temporarily join you. You can directly control their movements and actions. Click a follower's portrait to take control of them. So I... Oh, what does that mean? What's the...
I've got a long road
Oh,
ahead.
can I... What's the... Gathering experience, disadvantage on attack. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that before. Ah, cool. So I will be honest. I did know that that happened. So I wanted to try. Oh, hang on. Where am I? Oh, it's gone this one. What I am going to try and do for this playthrough is, especially the bits that I do kind of have an understanding of, I will try and go more in line with what I think the character would do. So, like, you know, if there's a tiefling option, then I'll probably try and go with that. You know, if there's a bard option, I will try and go with that. Yeah, with this one, I'm curious because I knew that this thing, obviously, after this, we don't see it again. at least from what I've seen of my very brief playthrough. So I'm kind of curious to see
and your skin tingles.
if
Visions rush past.
we see it ever
A
again.
dragon's wing, a silver sword,
Let me just lower the volume
and a
just a tiny
flash
bit.
of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall.
Lysel.
It blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I'm definitely taller than her. Right, so we need to figure out where we are.
Nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps.
The
Then we
imps.
find the helm and take control of the ship.
Sounds like a
As
plan.
for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
That is one reason to keep it around. I don't know why the imps. I just like them. I think they look cool. General Cyril, get ready to fight. Combat happens in rounds and each participant gets a turn to act. The game pauses around you during combat, so you have time to plan your actions. Right, okay, so at the moment we have only got our hand crossbow. So what we want to probably do is try and aim it. Actually, we're all taking turns first, aren't we? So if I
will ascend.
let's try our little guy. 4 to 10 damage. So we want to try and ideally take out whatever is left over. Really. Let's go over this way.
Sometimes the only way out is
And then we want to try and take out... Oh, actually, this is the point. Right. So... she can create an invisible spectral... I've not used this. I don't quite know how it works exactly. And then there's astronauts gain proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. Okay, so if we do this and this, then we'll have these two here. And we've got rush attack, pommel, which is kind of like a last thing, lacerate. There we go. Oh, and what's that? Second wind. Oh, so she's got a healing thing as well. I've never noticed that. Okay, cool. So now let's get her, because where's the furthest one away is that one. So let's try and get this guy.
My name be known.
Pacha. Cool. And then you. So piercing shot is 3 to 8. Oh, they're both 3 to 8. But piercing... Piercing might inflict the gaping wounds. There's no... So 1, 6, 1, 6 plus 2. Okay, let's try it. Let's just try it. Disadvantage? Why do I have... What? Why do I have a disadvantage? Oh, is it because it's outside of range? If I do that one, maybe? Okay, hang on. Move a tiny bit closer. Aha! I'm a genius. Yeah! I am slightly proficient in battle. Surprisingly adequate, even. Surprisingly adequate, even. I'll take it. I will take it. So, oh god, is it a scimitar? Is that how it's actually said? I don't know. Scimitar? I don't know. But yeah, so these are martial weapons. So as you can see on here, it says that I'm not proficient with martial weapons. So I'm just going to take it and probably sell it. Because that is what I do. I pick things up and I sell them. Did I do that one already? Yeah.
Time to press ahead.
Jesus Christ. I will. Let me. Just because you keep complaining about it, let me have a look. Is it modules? Which one was it you were doing? Was it the heist? Yeah, heist. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Eh. Okay, oh, no. Oh, God. Don't do that again. Right. Okay. I have changed it. So... Ooh. I have changed the win rate for you, Mickle, to make it slightly better. Not much better, but it is slightly better. So you can chill for a little bit. But hi, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Right. So this is my bard. I can't remember what I called her. I think it was like Cora. Yeah, Cora, my bard. She is a mummy devil tiefling. At Mickle's request. I'm going to be honest, Mickle basically created. But yeah, she can play the flute very well. She's tall. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing for a lot of this. I've got a vague idea. I have played a little bit. I've played like 20 something hours, but but I've not got past a certain bit because I kept restarting my character. So yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing. I have vague ideas, but not a huge amount. But so the difference. Oh, what's the win rate? I don't know if I should tell you. I don't know if I should tell you. Right, I've made it a 50-50 win rate. So you got 50-50 chance, basically. So there you go. It's slightly better than it was before. Right, okay, so the light crossbow. So you get more options. Oh yeah, you can do the rush. Hang on, let me have a look. So this is two-handed, requires two hands. This is light, which means it can be dual. You can dual wield the crossbows? So if I find another hand crossbow, I can dual wield that. I mean, that shit sounds good. Oh yeah, I might do that. Okay. Ooh. No, it was not 50-50 beforehand. I had to nerf it to a degree. Okay. It was only at like 45, so it wasn't a huge dip. I think that's what
What's in here?
Cole had it at. I think he has it at 45 or something, so that's why I was just like, oh, okay, fine, I'll go with that then. Okay, I mean, I might as well just equip this. I need something. What is a tentacle aquarium? Brains? Sounds like it. Legit rigged. Oh dear. Right. Oh, it's another light. I want a hand crossbow. Where's the thrall? You the thrall? Money. I'll take that. So my understanding, I think that thralls are basically meant to be. Actually, is there a thing? Because you can examine. It doesn't. No, it doesn't let you. Is that a brain with arms and legs following you around? Yeah? Don't you have one of those following you around? Like, you know, isn't that pretty normal? Yeah, we saved him, or it's called Us. We saved it from someone's head. You mean so? Look, Mikkel, I had to lower it because you guys were you were just getting too many points, and I had to lower the rate, or I had to lower the amount that you got each time you won. So that was the choice, and yeah. So we can go, okay, let's take the simple road. So we can either go for the short sword, which we can dual wield, or we can go for the rapier. I think I like the rapier. Let's equip that and then take that. Okay, cool. So now what I will quickly do is... So that's the rush. Oh no, piercing strike. So we don't get a rush attack. Flourish, I think, is when you're nearby. Then you've got weakening. Okay, there you go. Trying to be vaguely organised. Because if you win too much of fate, well, no, because the issue was that when I had, oh, we don't need to restore, do we? Yeah, when I had the redeems and stuff, the issue was that people were getting so much. I know that Mikkel isn't looking to spend it, but other people in chat, it wasn't just Mikkel. Other people in chat were getting so many of the ghosties that it then meant that like the redemption points were kind of, I was having to scale those up as well, and so I was trying to make it so that it was like equivalent to some degree, hence why I have now pulled a load of stuff, because I need to actually sit and try and work out how I want it to work, because yeah, some of it was just kind of a bit, it was becoming where people who weren't even in chat a huge amount had a whole load of ghosties, and it meant that they could then just, you know, redeem a whole load of stuff that would then sort of like put the stream kind of on hold constantly, kind of thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, that's why I pulled a lot of stuff out of the loyalty store, just because I need to actually work out how I want things to work. I have to work out how I'm going to rig the economy. I mean, it's my economy, so I can rig it how I would like. But no, that's the whole reason for it, and I'll probably adjust it again, you know. And the other thing actually also is I want to play around with it, because I also want to try and maybe do more oh, she's great with Arcania. Oh, maybe not. She legit just put it to a hole. Look, I need to sit and work it out, okay, but I want to try and plan my streams a little bit more, so then I try and make it so that they're more interactive. So like what I'm planning for the Halloween stream, where I'm hopefully going to try and make it so that people can use commands to actually interact with the characters and stuff in the game. That's kind of what I want to try and do. So I need to actually like sit down and figure it out, rather than yeah, leaving stuff up that's going to either not get redeemed at all, or, you know what I mean. I don't need to explain it. Look for a latch that might open this. So yeah, so that's Shadowheart. So let's try and see if we can get around.
Construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Probably. I'll look around.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry, please!
There's someone who figured out how to get a goldfish to play Elden Ring? Really? Interesting. Right, okay, so again, I have played this bit before, so I kind of know what I'm doing to a degree. So I'm just gonna, I'll be honest, I'm gonna kind of like probably rush through a lot of the rest of it. So we've just got a key which opens a chest that is in the other room.
How many hosts of these gay infected? Anything of use?
And I know that people who have obviously, like you two, have obviously been in like Cole streams. So you've seen this stuff. You probably know what happens in this bit anyway. Right, so we've got gold, a bottle, probably worthless, and then the Eldritch Rune. And that's what we need to help free Shadowheart. Oh, and I just saw the Hydrate Redeem. So thank you very much, Matteo. I will drink some water. You don't need to apologise. Why are you apologising? You're keeping me hydrated. Right, okay. So let's go back over here. Oh, now we've got the key. Let's unlock this. I'm really hoping that you guys can see the game fairly clearly because Jesus Christ, my studio light is making it so difficult for me to see. Right, then we've got a burnished necklace. You don't want me to explode? I won't explode. I don't explode from drinking water.
Faint images appear in your
right.
mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Right, okay, so I think if we go over here. Jeswig. I do have my prescription sunglasses downstairs.
The console appears dormant.
That will not help me see at all. There's a socket in the console shaped like the rune you found. Insert it.
The console hums to life.
I can't take her seriously in this outfit, I'm going to be honest. Right, we'll try the Arcania? Oh god, I don't even know. Take a closer look at the powered up console and we'll see. Let's... Quick save. You'll definitely have to fix that once your community gets bigger. Imagine. Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, that's not really like the main reason for it. I mean, obviously I'm hoping that the channel does get bigger eventually. But yeah, it's one of those things where I just need to sit down and be like, right, okay, is this going to work? How do I want it to work? I might make it so that the commands end up being more tailored to the game versus being tailored to like just what we can do every single stream, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll work it out at some point. But to be honest with you, I have, as of recently, been more focused on sorting out a potential Discord server. So, sorry, I realise that I'm talking over the narrator. I will try not to do that too much, but there is a lot of talking in this game, so it's gonna happen at some point. Yeah, I've been working on a Discord server over the past couple of days, so that's kind of my main focus at the moment. Mikkel's seen a brief bit of it this afternoon, and Tom, who is my other mod, he's also been in there since last night. So yeah, I'm hoping, I don't want to put dates on anything, but I'm hoping that I'm going to potentially open that up maybe like next month, possibly. We'll just have to see how things go, see if my my attention span. Oh, Tomothy, I need to start calling him Tomothy on stream. Don't apologise, what you have to say is way more important than what the game is saying. Hello, Shadowheart. Discord is where all the feet pics are. No, that's OnlyFans.
I thought that damn thing
You
was
know.
going to be my coffee.
Get it right, Ryan, you know.
Thank you.
or Twitter, as the case may be for Cole.
Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gith with you.
But
You keep dangerous company.
that's what I plan on sending one. That got me off guard. You keep dangerous company, so yeah, I'd say dangerous company is what you need
Fair
in a
point.
fight.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead.
I will
Let me come
preface,
with
or
We can
is
get off
that
the
it's
ship
not really a
and watch each
preface.
other's
There
backs
isn't an
along the way.
OnlyFans, by the way. Just in case anyone comes into my stream and they're like, oh, there is no OnlyFans. I'm just working on a Discord. But yeah, the Discord thing is a great idea. Yeah, because someone mentioned it in stream, like, I want to say like a couple of months ago. They kind of mentioned, oh yeah, you should be doing, you should just do a Discord. And I'd been planning on doing it. And they were just like, well, just start on it now. So I thought,
One moment.
I might as well. And me being me, I've then become slightly hyper obsessed with it, and I've ended up going a bit over the top potentially. Yeah, because like Mikkel's scene, like I've got like, I think it's my IT background. I've got documentation. I've got documentation going on in that server. There is a lot of documentation going on. Right, so we have now got Shadowheart. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand why everyone likes her so much. Now this bit is kind of cool actually. Let me just see if she can, I want to see if she can read the sigil. I might just do this anyway. What if you don't have feet? I only have wheels. Wheels are good. Go with wheels. Most remembers leave a like. Thank you. Yes, anyone who is here, if you haven't already, please leave a like. It helps the stream when it converts to a VOD, and it helps with engagement and all that fun jazz. If you don't want to like it, then you don't have to. But if you want to help, that'd be really helpful. Right. Okay. So yeah. So this is quite a cool thing. I can't remember. So aggression, unleash, and then this one, if I remember rightly, is like destroy or something. So I mean, you know, let's just let's push the button. Oh no, we've been attacked. I'll be honest, this is just a good way of getting a nice bit of XP. That's all it is, really. He has a mug. You know, that's helpful. Let's move you. Is there any? Oh, there's only 2 of them? Oh, okay. Fair enough. So hang on. So if I do that, she's got a bonus action, so I can just go hop hop. Oh, and I missed. Oh, okay. That was a bit useless, Lizelle. Like, someone should subscribe on my behalf, because I won't. Right. Okay. So let's do. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Shadowheart. I don't know why. She just...
No mercy.
There you go. I don't know if it's... She sounds a bit self-righteous, I guess is maybe the thing that... is maybe the vibe that I get from her, and it just... I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. I'm the favourite chatter, I'm no sub.
Let's keep going.
Oh, dearie me.
Better not be cursed.
Alright, let's go on through here. Oh, one thing that I have done, which may be of interest to some people, is I have in the Discord, though I don't have like memberships and stuff, obviously on the channel, because we've not reached the watch hours or the subs or anything for it. I have started trying to create roles that are related to the stream, but I will have to manually add. But I've got one that's like top tipper. And I'm going to try and figure out other ones that I can kind of make. So it'll be like the person that's like done for the month and done the most tipping for the month. Which, let's be honest, is probably going to be Ryan basically every month. But I've also got, for people who join the Discord in the first, like, it's either going to be the first couple of weeks or the first couple of months, is going to be, either the first couple of weeks or the first month is going to get a founding member role as well, which will stick with them for the whole thing, which I thought was quite sort of like a cute little thing to just have, so the people who obviously joined the server when it first opened will have something. But yeah, I'm still working out bits and pieces. We'll see how it goes. You should mega cock roll. Oh dear. Right, okay, so cool. So we can all do stuff at the moment. So that one's the furthest one away. So really that's probably the one that I want to be trying to tackle if I can. You've got 4, you are 5. What is this thing's attack? So 4, yeah, okay. So let's go with this. Okay, cool. And then if we scooty scoot. Okay, Lizelle, you 4, 4, 4, 1 to 4. Okay, so we this might do bleed though, so that might be handy. Brain goes hard. It is... Oh, she's going to have to run through... Oh, hang on a second. Can I get... I don't want her to run through the fire. Is she going to run through the fire anyway? Oh, okay, let me... You go there first. Go there. Please be in range. Bitch, you're not going to be in range, are you? Oh no, I can do the rush attack. Okay, so I can't do pommel. Oh, can I do lacerate? Oh, cool. Okay, I had just enough to be able to do the lacerate. Awesome. Why is your brain hard? That's inappropriate. God's sake.
Survival is
Oh, right, okay. So, so now we can go down here, and then I think all I need to do then is hopefully just go chaw. Sorted. Sorted. Awesome. Okay, so then we just get Shadowheart to go forward. Now, there is an option to kill this guy, like the devil guy, and you can pick up his sword. But I've never managed it. I don't know if I don't know if I should attempt it at this point, because he's very strong. Like, look. So I think I'm just gonna do. Let's just do a nice little dash. We need to get to the helm. You know, we need to press some buttons. Right, dash.
Can't slow down.
The music in this game is fantastic. Right. And then Shadowheart. I will replace you as soon as I can, because I'm just not fussed about you. Oh, there it is. You'd think after like 20-something odd hours of like messing around in this, that I would remember what the different icons are and what different things are, but nope.
Hurry before they
No.
strike.
Couldn't tell you. Right, end turn. Okay.
Fury, I am death.
Did I mean to end turn? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I was panicking and I was like, did I just accidentally end the turn when I shouldn't have? Okay, so now we have got these three. So can you... Not enough movement. Okay. Now I can dash, but the only issue is them... I mean, I could lure that one over here. Is there anything up here? What are you? No, you're just a weird thing. Oh! There's a chest. I never noticed that before. God damn it. God damn it, I'm missing loot. Okay, right, yeah, let's get him here. Lizelle, this is like XCOM, but with paragraphs to read before you do anything. Basically, I mean, I've said this before. Like my thing is that I do. Oh, there's not enough movement. Balls. I enjoy like the RPG stuff. I enjoy the story stuff. So for me, this is great. But obviously, yeah, for some people, it will be very like intensive on the story side. And to be honest with you, like that's part of the reason for me, at least, why I've gone with Explorer, because for me the story is more important than the combat, which I know obviously is going to be a big no-no for other people. But like I said, for me, it's I like running story stuff. I like learning about the world and bits and pieces like that. Let's try and get rid of you, because those guys I think have range. There we go.
I must reach the helm.
I didn't realise that was how you spelt the name of the game, Mickle. That's a new one to me. Thank you for correcting me. I'll make sure that anytime anyone asks about...
I wonder if this is
Anytime anyone asks about that game, I will make sure to use the correct terminology for it. Right, so let's dash. Is there not... No.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Here we go. Cutscene.
the helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
We made it in time. So we are now done with the opening sequence, basically. Aside from the cutscene. Dragons look so cool. I want a dragon. Honestly, the Dragonborn race in this look so cool. But it's just that their like race, like extra stuff is pretty underwhelming. Like you basically just get resistance to a type of element, and then you also get like a spray, kind of like obviously like you would breathe fire, or breathe ice, or breathe poison, or like whatever. And that's basically it with them. You don't really get much else. It's kind of like, hey, they look cool, but they're a bit underwhelming. God, my computer. It's supposed to be quiet, but it is working up a storm next to me right now. Oh dear. Meow. Exactly. I mean, that would be pretty cool, but the only issue is we're very far away from Westeros in this. We're pretty far away from Westeros. At least I think. I mean, to be fair, I don't know anything about the world of D&D or anything like that. God, we need to get you a new outfit, mate. I'm sorry. I love the generic bard drip, but it just... It's not working. It's not working for my tiefling. My mummy tiefling. Oh, and the Ryan, you'll appreciate the fact that the earring set that we got was... I can't remember what the first bit was, but it was something like something stud muffin. I was like, that is an amazing name for a set of earrings, stud muffin. She should just take the private school clothes off. I think I can, but then I loot. Though I think that they're
squirms in your skull.
Oh god! I've just realised she's got green on her nails. She's got green nail varnish. Right. Yeah, I'll have a look. But the only thing is, I think that this is classed as light armor, so it's not just like normal clothes. It is actually armor. So I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Check yourself for injuries. Plus, the undergarments for the main character are a bit lackluster, if I remember correctly.
But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence.
God, her eyes look so cool. You made a good choice, Mickle. The all purple. It works. It works very well. Right. Okay. So we are off the Nautiloid, I believe it's called. So this is where my looting begins. Stud muffing earrings, an expert at playing the flute. Yes, Ryan, the flute. Nothing in between, just the flute. But yeah, this is where my looting, my like, I have a condition where I have to look at everything and pick everything up, and then I keep it just in case. You never know. I might need it. I might not, but I might need it. Now the question is, would a tiefling reach for the artifact, or would we just wake her up? I mean, no, we're trying to be like a good... I know that she's a tiefling. I know that she's from the Hells and all that, but we're trying to be like a generally fairly good character in this.
How is this possible?
Oh, okay. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to try. So like the options that come up like this. So this is like class based. I'm going to try and choose those ones where I can. So perhaps it was some dramatically timed divine intervention.
The divine tend to keep their interventions close to the chest. Though, I suppose it's not impossible.
Now what? Do you have any idea where we are? I don't think she's really that fond of Lizelle, so let's see if we know where we are.
I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
Yep,
We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
that is very true. We want to stay together. What happened to our good friend? Let's go. Yeah, you want to stay
We
together.
need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
I saw some people comparing Shadowheart to like Morrigan from
One
Dragon
thing,
Age. I
just
was like,
before we go,
no.
I wanted to thank
Voice
you
acting
again.
and animation looks kind of
freeing me.
off.
It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't.
I wouldn't say I've noticed it, but I'm just, again, I'm just not really a big fan
way.
of Shadowheart in general. Like, I still don't quite understand why everyone is like so into her. I mean, maybe it's like later on in the acts, but like even at the beginning, I mean, obviously probably some of it is because she's like, you know, she's the pretty girl kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan, or I'm not a huge fan. Again, may improve later in the story. But yeah, I don't know. I find her to be kind of a bit on the whiny side. A brimmed hat. Ooh. Oh, we can level up. Okay, let's very quickly level up. But yeah, so yeah, as soon as I get my other characters, she will be kicked out. Right, okay, so we get Jack of all trades, which basically means we get a proficiency bonus in like every single type of skill check. So we get like +2, which is really, really handy. A whiny Brit doesn't sound like a whiny King Cat. Look. We may be whiny, okay, but we have our reasons. So we've got another spell slot, which basically means that we can use another spell, or like use an extra spell thing. Actually, speaking of voices, you'll appreciate this one today, which I was kind of like, it's been a long while since I've had this mistake happen. But basically Link was off sick yesterday and today because unfortunately he's not been feeling very well, and he actually vomited. So I had to call up his school and basically say, yeah, he's not coming in today. He's not feeling well. He said his tummy's feeling funny. And then not long after that phone call, he was actually sick. And then I sent an email today just to confirm that he still wasn't going to be going in. And then I called them because I hadn't heard anything back. I was like, I just wanted to double check that, like, you know, all was okay. And, you know, and then the woman on the phone said to me, she was like, oh, yeah, we had a phone call yesterday from Dad that said that he wasn't coming in. I was like, bro, I made that phone call. My voice is deep enough to be mistaken for Dad, apparently, over the phone. And I was like, yeah, no, that was me. Yeah, I made that phone call. So it's been a long while since I have had someone mistake me for a bloke. And I think I may have told this story before, where the first time that my husband spoke to me over the phone, before we'd met, we had a very brief conversation over the phone because I was being transferred over to work at his store. And he, instead of thinking that I was called Jess, he thought I said that my name was Jeff. So Jeff. And I never let him live that down. But yeah, he genuinely thought that I was a bloke when he spoke to me very briefly over the phone. And then when I arrived, they were like, oh. Like, the manager knew that I was a woman, but everyone else, obviously, who had been chatting about it, thought I was a bloke based on Michael's interaction with me over the phone. So I was like, great. And so yeah, I had to relive that trauma today because the school thought I was Link's dad. I was like, no. But yeah, so like I was saying, so we've got a level 1, Jeff, my man. We've got a level 1 spell slot, which means we can use one more spell incantation before we have to long rest. Jack of all trades, which is the +2 proficiency. And then we also get this, which is basically like an extra short rest. So, because when you short rest, you regain health. So if you have like a couple of bad battles, but you're not quite ready to do a long rest yet, you can do another short rest instead. We also get to add an extra spell. And then if we choose, we can actually replace some of the spell options that we've gone for. So I am thinking we could go for Cure Wounds, which might be handy because I am trying to go for more of like a healing build for this one. Or we could try and go more along the debuff route. I think for the time being, I do kind of, because of the fact that I got the speak animals thing, I think I do need to go for the extra heal, just in case. And obviously because we're going to be focusing primarily on having my crossbow, that should then hopefully mean that we don't actually have to worry too much about like worrying about having attack ability, like attack spells, because we've still got the range on our weapon. So spell slot, channel divinity charges. You gain the ability to channel divine energy starting with 2 effects: turn undead and an effect determined by your domain. Okay. Replenished by short or long rest. I don't quite... So you gain the ability to channel starting with 2 effects. Okay, so I get 1 charge, which I'm guessing means I can cast one of these, I guess. Pray to turn... What does that mean? What's turn? The affected entity must move away from the creature that turned it. It can't take actions or reactions other than dash or try to escape an effect that prevents movement. Ends upon taking damage. Okay. Or there's this one, which is distract your enemies with an illusion within 3 meters, and that one takes concentration. Okay, so there's a fight I might try and use this for then. Okay. I think I'll probably just stick with this as it is, actually. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks fun. That looks fine to me. Okay, right. So we've done the looting of this area. Now let's go and see. We've got some myrgrass. So there is like alchemy in this. You can obviously make potions and stuff. There's no, to my knowledge, there's no like skill involved in it. So basically like any character can just basically make stuff. Right. So we've got camp supplies. So camp supplies are basically, so when you long rest, you have to have at least 40 camp supplies. And they are like, I think it affects like how much health you can heal and stuff. That's my knowledge about it anyway. I've not ever not had enough. And then we've got some apples, send that to camp. And you can also send things to camp. So if you don't want to actually carry it, which is kind of handy, then you can, yeah, send it to camp. And we all row with the spray upon our necks, and we all row with the spray upon our backs, and we all row with the sea beneath our feet, and the bitch queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt. If you allow, wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours with brine and sand to fill. Souls away, the anchor's still, the wind won't move without the bitch queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. That sounds like something that Mickle would write. That sounds like Mickle simping for the bitch queen, apparently. Right, so what's over here? Well, a letter. Sire. I am Sai, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again and keep on saying it till we're old and grey. Let's just, so let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Okay, interesting. So I wonder if, so the hill, at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Okay, so I wonder if we'll find Anna then. Should we take it? Just in case? I'll take it. And then, I mean, if we end up like, I don't know, like not finding anything by the end of the act, I can always throw it away or something. Right, get some gold. Ooh, thieves tool. So we get a sleight of hand check. So I was originally going to try and have Asterion come with me because he's kind of like the best person for like sleight of hand and like dexterity based stuff. But in the ways that I've played it before, because I'm trying to be nice, he just ends up getting upset with me. Oh, we've got a hand drum. Oh, yay. So we can actually do more instruments. So I'm thinking that instead I will try and have another character. And then maybe when I do like a baddie kind of playthrough, I will probably have him with me instead. Because whilst I love him, I don't want him to hate me because I'm trying to be nice to people. It hurts. So dagger root. And we can't get through there. In fact, there is another entrance. I know, because I have done this bit. I have done this bit before, so I do know. Right, and there's an abducted commoner. Looty loot. Oh, we've got a dagger. Cool. More gold. And is there anything? No. Did I? Yeah, I did you already. Did I do you? Sorry, this is genuinely like a really, really bad compulsion where I'm just like, I need to pick up everything. I must pick up everything. Right, now here. Breathe deep and move. So there is like a stealth mechanic kind of thing to it. So where you see the light, like how it looks like a sun, it kind of demonstrates how much light you're in. So when it's a full sun, it shows that you are oh no. Oh god, don't do that. I need an arrow. There we go. Yeah, when you're at full sun, it's kind of more obvious that you're I just want a little look. Sorted. Yeah, you're more easy to see. There is a particle of sand in my eye. I need to put it in my backpack. Could be useful for later. Yeah. One strike could be lethal. That particle of sand could save you a whole load of hassle later on. It's very, very important. Right. Let's... Can I go a little bit further over? Yeah, let's go over there. There we go. Now you, so 95%, 7 out of 10. Oh, is that? Oh no, you're melee range, aren't you? You god damn it. No. I don't think she's got anything that's like AoE. That's it. That's what I wanted. That's the word I wanted. Okay, let's go with... I mean, this one's the guaranteed kill, isn't it? So... I was expecting to say guaranteed kill and then have it literally miss straight away. So now he, because we're so far away, he has to dash and he won't be able to attack. I fully anticipate that these... genius tactics will not last as the game goes on. This is purely because I have played the game or played this section a few times. So yeah, I kind of have an inkling of want to anticipate on these bits. Game is mid, not gonna lie, just play XCOM. I may do an XCOM playthrough. I don't, funnily enough, I don't have XCOM 2 on my PC, but I do have the original XCOM on here. So I might eventually do that. Okay. Did I open this? I think I did. Yeah, I might eventually do that. But it's such a long game. It's one of those ones where I'm like, I really need to commit to that to be able to do it, because it's like obviously with games like this, like they're going to be long games, but the difficulty spike doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be like, you know, you're typically going to push through it, and it's not like you're not going to go through it and be like, oh my god, like I have to restart the whole game because it's just not working or whatever. XCOM can do that. XCOM can destroy you, and especially the first one, if I remember correctly, is quite it's quite tough. But yeah, I might do it at some point. Long is good. Yeah, long is good, but the only issue is obviously because I can typically a lot of the time only really do like a couple of hour streams. And at the moment my commitment is only 3 streams a week. Obviously I'm trying to change that. But I can't like guarantee that I can do more than that. So yeah, it's one of those things. So it's kind of like with Hollow Knight, like, you know, like that's a really, really long game, but because I like fit it into a specific date and a specific slot, and also I know that game, but that's a slightly different thing. But yeah, obviously it's that's why I wanted to try and make it so that I've not got too many long games going at once. But I think because, I mean, I wouldn't say we're drawing to the end of Hollow Knight, but obviously we're getting to a point where it's like the final bits and pieces, really. Really? Oh, it's let me try again? Really? I didn't think it normally let you try again on crit fails. Yeah, so I feel like comfortable being like, yeah, I'm going to also do some Baldur's Gate, because I've wanted to play this game on stream for so long, like ever since, like I've owned this game. Oh god, how long have I owned this game? Like I've owned it for at least a month or so, and I've not been like actively playing it too much because I was like, yeah, I want to make sure that I can play it on stream and that it's not too, like, I'm not too spoiled in terms of the story and stuff. But yeah, so I've been kind of trying to figure out where I could fit it in, and thankfully I've been able to. Right, I'm going to quickly do this because I remember somewhere around here, was that my, that's not a cantrip, is it? No, why didn't that cost me a spell? Well, I am committed to Devil Mummy. Well, hopefully she will be around for a good bit longer. Right, let's... I think Asteria... Yeah, here he is. Here's my boy. I do love him, but he doesn't love me in this playthrough.
I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
So we can either say easily stand back, kill it yourself, you look capable enough, or leave. Now, I feel if we're going by what Mikkel was saying, where she's like, you know, like she hasn't got any scars because, you know, she can deal with shit, yeah? I think that she'd be like, you know, yeah, I can do this. So easily stand back.
There. Can you see it?
Look at that tail, though. Oh dear, Mikkel. Asterion, how could you?
Not Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
You better
And
not
you
damage my tattoo.
Keep your distance.
I like how she's just standing there.
No
Like, she doesn't even
defensiveness.
reach for her weapon or anything.
I
She's
need her
just
alive.
standing there.
Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not?
Right. I want to headbutt him. I think we should headbutt him from oh, hang on. Melee weapon proficiency. Oh, are we meant to be better with melee weapons than ranged? Okay. Right, let's do a quick save. 14. God damn it. God damn it. Can we try again? No. Okay. I could reload, but
You wriggling little. Ah!
Your mind twists.
oh, okay. At least it wasn't like embarrassing where she like attempted to do it. It wasn't as that bad.
You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Now we could try dexterity. Let's try dexterity. We quick save because that is the Baldur's Gate way. Yes. Okay, finally. I love the fact that we got a nat 1 on the chest. Imagine a run where you modded in 20s only. Genuinely, I would like if I could have it so that my very first playthrough is just all 20s. I would. Actually, though, saying that, the further you get in,
They took you.
the
Just the
rolls
same
are
as
actually
me.
higher than 20. You have to have
And to think,
proficiencies. So,
I
like,
was
there are
ready to
some where it's
decorate
like
the
you have to
ground
have
with your
30.
aids.
Like, but your dice only
Apologies.
rolls up to 20. You know what I mean? Like, you have to build up proficiencies and shit. And, yeah, it gets quite tough. So apology accepted. I might have done the same where the roles reversed. Glad to see we're all caught up now. You better have more to offer than apologies. I think we would say that we'd potentially do. Yeah, apology accepted.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Oh, sorry, your message literally just came through after I clicked it. Okay, so we can say that we're Baldurian because Baldurian. A measly apology is not enough. Introduce yourself. You're a Baldurian too.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
In fact, I do. They're going to turn us into mind
Turn us
flayers.
into- Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although,
In case you can't tell,
it hasn't happened yet.
because he does have some
If
quite
we can find
obvious
an
bite
expert,
marks on his
someone
neck.
that can control these
We have a
things,
vampy boy,
there might still be time.
and he does have quite sharp teeth as well. Just you know, in case there were any doubts. Control it. We need to get rid of it. You should travel with me. Our odds are better together. I need to get moving, but you can shelter at my camp. I've wasted enough time here. I
You know,
want to have all of
I
the
was
companions
ready
in
to go
this,
this
so
alone. But maybe sticking with the
you can
herd
fix him.
isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
I can be a useful person
All
to know.
right. I accept.
Journal updated. The Pale Elf. Awesome. Luckily for us, his menu, like his upgrade, is literally just, we just accept that. He basically gets some like these things, which are basically like that he has like extra bonus actions, so he can dash or disengage or hide because of his stealth stuff.
No, never mind.
Right, so the next thing that I think we want to do, actually no, the thing that I want to do is this guy. I want to very quickly go and chat to him because I can talk to animals.
Away! Away!
I tried calm down, I won't hurt you in another playthrough, so I'm just gonna...
Yes, I have eyes. Keep away from me.
Oh dear, I love that. Okay, so yeah, there's the next thing you want to do is group jerk off with the other thing. I literally, honestly, I've got my team in mind, and weirdly, despite the fact that I really wasn't a big fan of Gale in Cole's stream when he first started with it, he's grown on me a bit. I actually don't mind him too much. So, if we go up here, I think, yeah, here he is.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
What's going on with that room?
Ancient sigil circle.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
No, the vampire is Asterion. This is Gale. This is who we'll be getting. Touch the sigil. So he's the wizard. I think he's a wizard.
A hand? Anyone?
Right. The thing that's kind of funny is like you can slap the hand. Hi Chris, welcome to stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna slap the hand because I'm just.
Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't resist. Okay, so we've got a bard option, so we'll do this one. Attune yourself to the sigil's magic, and then bid it to quiet down. We will quick save, just in case. God, we are getting some low rolls, you know. This game is trying to make me nervous. You can slap it again. I think it's basically just more of the same, if I remember rightly, though.
Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
But yeah, so Gale is I don't know. He was a little bit annoying to me at the beginning, but some of the stuff he comes out with, I'm just kind of like, actually, yeah, I kind of like you.
Hello, I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Help me, stepmommy, I'm stuck. No need to apologise. You're all right. Usually better at introduction, at not wasting the time of passing adventurers. I certainly hope so. We'll go with introductions because, like I said, like I know we want her to be a dommy mummy, but I need her to be a little bit nice because this is going to be my good playthrough. So how did you get stuck in that stone?
Transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces, and I suddenly found myself in freefall.
I like his tattoo.
As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Everyone in this game is... Oh, I just realised potentially why. I was just going to say, like, he has got veins, like, on his face. Like, very, very clear, easy to see veins on his face. Which for a lot of people you normally don't see. And then I was just thinking, he literally probably had... He had a tadpole go into that eye. That's probably why you can see his veins, because they're stressed. Something's going on back there, so that's probably why. It's probably not a game design thing. I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day. I don't know if we quite saved the day, to be perfectly honest. To be honest, I don't have a clue. We don't know
Even
what
so, I
saved
have
us.
the
Something
unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very
cushioned
much in
the
jeopardy.
foil. The
Back on
foil?
the
The
ship,
fall.
you two were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Yeah. Couldn't have phrased it more repellently
No
myself.
sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite.
I
You're
love
aware
how
that
she's so
after a
much taller
period
than
of
him.
excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers. It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance,
No.
do you?
Can't you tell by my drip
Surgeon.
that I am not a
Handling
cleric?
adroit with a knitting needle?
I am
Seem to
very
know enough about our condition
obviously
to realize it's beyond most
a
clerical
bard.
skills.
Most?
I
No
wasn't
doubt,
talking to you.
but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
And I can say the bard thing, which is I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too.
I love how you
lend
had
each
to
other a
correct yourself.
helping hand
I mean,
once
like,
more, and
technically,
try together.
technically, I am. So, you know. Right. Sounds like a plan. You're more than welcome
Most
to join me.
excellent.
A parasite shared is a parasite halved.
Halved. Or something to that
Doesn't
effect.
sound like it.
Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you. for getting me
Oh
out of that
dear.
stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Perfect. Right, let's level up our boy. So he is an evocation. So basically, his subclass is evocation, which is basically like what is it? Evocation spells focus elemental energy into powerful attacks and enchantments. Those who specialize in this school are known as evokers. Learning evocation spells from scrolls only costs you 25G per spell level, not 50. Bro looks zesty. I'm gonna be honest, I don't quite know what zesty means, Mickle. But yeah, so that's kind of like his chosen one. So we'll just stick with what he chooses, you know. So he is an evocation savant. Learning evocation spells from scrolls costs half as much, becoming 25. So hang on, so was that from... Hang on, was that from this? Oh, okay, so no, that's just from... Okay, so yeah, oh yeah, that's the subclass feature, of course. It's not a dress, it's a robe. That's what wizards wear. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He also can sculpt spells, so create pockets of safety within your evocation spells. Allies automatically succeed their saving throws against these spells and take no damage from them. Oh, interesting. That's interesting to know. Okay. Right, so we can choose 2 new spells. So currently, these are the options we've got. Now, this one's really handy. Magic Missile, because like I said, I have tested around with this. So Magic Missile is really handy because you can do... These don't miss, and you have like 3 shots. So if you've got someone who's really low on health, you can hit them with 1 and then hit the 2 other missiles somewhere else. So it's really, really handy. And then the other one... Chromatic orb. Just go with that. Let's just go with that one. Okay, right. So mage armor is, I think, pretty handy. This one. We'll go with Thunderwave for like that close-up stuff. And then grease can be pretty handy. Cover the ground in grease, slowing creatures within and possibly making them fall prone. It's either grease or fog, but the issue is that if you go with fog, my concern is that then we won't be able to see. So that's my only... Because I've not tried it. None of these are concentration spells, though, are they? Okay, well, just based on that, I just have to go with fog now then. Okay, cool. So, yeah. We're all good. And now, finally, hang on, I have someone that I can give a gift. Oh, I've got a helmet. I forgot about that. Where'd it go? Aha. Look at him. Look at him. He's got a little wizard hat. So this is light armor. What is this? This is light armor. This is clothing. Yeah, so that's the difference. So his is technically classed as clothing, whereas mine is armor. So dexterity saving throws. Okay, let's go with that. I will, however, turn that off. I just like knowing that they're wearing it. I think I'll keep his on actually. And where? I'm carrying a lot less loot than I normally would. Okay, cool. So this guy is going to be one of my main dudes. So I'm going to try and organize him a little bit. Actually, not. He's probably not going to get a huge amount of this stuff. He's going to get more in the way of spells. So if we do that, actually, that might work better. Cool. You should take a... Oh yeah, I was going to try... Hang on, let me... if I go... It's the wrong menu. Oh, god damn it, I clicked on him. There we go. So yeah, her homely... Oh, hang on. Oh no. Hang on. Did you see her abs? Holy shit. How has she not got any strength? Is it all just like... go back. Is it all just like aesthetic? Oh my god. Mikkel, you'll have to come back for the next... I'll do it once every stream, yeah? So you'll have to come back for the next... for the next Baldur's Gate stream if you want to see that. Right, okay. So this is a short rest type thing. This is an attack. So I need to figure out where I'm placing this stuff. Arcane recovery charge. So replenish spell slots while out of combat. You cannot restore spell slots above 5th level. I'm not... She needs armor. What are you talking about? Oh dear. Mikkel, you're so lucky that you've got mod, because Jesus Christ, you'd... Alright, I'll show it to you one more time, yeah? One more time. But you're lucky you've got mod, because otherwise I swear Streamlabs would have banned you from the stream. Let's... Oh shit, hang on. I've literally forgotten how to control my character. Oh, she's still got the boots on. Can I zoom? No, that's as far as I can zoom in. She has got some like proper abs though. And she's kind of got that, is it the Killmonger thing going on where she's got like the scarring? But I think that's just part of their thing. Yeah, all right, there you go. Can't angle it. Hang on.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
There you go. Are you happy, Mikkel? Are you happy now? Have you objectified our main character enough? Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was trying to sort out Gale. Okay, so we have got... So that is one of our attack spells. That is a spell slot. This is one of our attack spells. That is something else. This is an attack spell, so let's go with that. That is not an attack spell. This is an attack spell. All the attack spells. This is an attack spell. Okay, cool. This is a concentration spell, so I want to keep that separate. Quite the bubble butt she has. She does. That is a nice butt. Okay, so Mage Hand. I still don't really understand the use of Mage Hand, but we'll create a spectral hand that can manipulate and interact with objects. And it's there until short rest. There's bound to be something that's useful for, but I don't know. This one protects the target from attacks, increases armor to 13 plus its dexterity modifier. Unfortunately for her, mine is bubblier. So there's that, which is long rest. I'll put this. I don't quite know what that's for, but I'll put this there. Yeah, because I want to, because that's a concentration. These are all the attacks. These are. I'll move it over a little bit. I mean, obviously this will change. And then, but yeah, then we've got the mage armor. Okay, cool. So what we want is for him to do the mage armor, because that he automatically gets until long rest, basically. And he's the only one who's not wearing armor. He's wearing clothes. So I think that's how it works. Right, let's go quickly loot some goblins. Let's loot some goblins. Yeah. Oh dear, Michael. Right, okay, so let's carry on this way because this takes us to a place. I don't know what it's actually called. Let's get the little mushroom. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Hang on. Hang on. I discovered this the other day. Right. Let's jump down here. And we can then walk over this way. And there's a chest. Copper ring, so we can probably just sell that. And elixir of fire resistance. You can you gain resistance to fire damage and can no longer burn. Oh, that was something I was going to check actually. Hang on a second. Don't get excited, Michael. I'm not in here for clothing reasons. We do have martial weapons. When did that happen? Okay, interesting. Okay, so we've got simple weapons, but we've also got a martial weapons proficiency. So that means that we can use hand crossbows, which I think is what we've got equipped anyway. Long swords, rapiers, and short swords. And then simple, we can do short bows. Is there long bows? There's light crossbows, but not long bows. Okay. Interesting. I might. I love how, like, literally everything that I'm hearing from you is just you literally just simping after the main character that we've got. Oh dear, like every time I look over to chat, it's like, oh dear, what's he saying now? Right, okay. So it's a good thing that I've not got like the nudity turned on, because Jesus Christ, you would just I don't think you'd survive. Right, okay, cool. So we can go up here now, I think. Can we go back up? You're right, Mikkel. You would never simp. Never. Never at all. Right, okay. Let's go this way. Can't see anything else. Chapel entrance. Now over here, if I remember correctly.
That's
So we need to basically find a shovel this, which, again, because I've played this little area, I do know where we can find that.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to
There
break
is a
in for
nudity
days.
option, and actually you can
Stop!
change
Ourselves
your
competition
genitalia.
already. That's our ship.
Yeah. And there's intimate scenes, shall we say. Right, so persuasion. So we've got a persuasion one, we've got a deception one, and we've also got intimidation. So, I mean, we might as well just go for persuasion. That ship is full of monsters. I won't go near it. There you go. A 5. $22. Sorry, I'm just checking my... Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You mean to tell me I can make an absolute bulk of a man and give... Yep, you can. Yes, you can.
Well, in that case...
If I remember correctly, because I watched someone do character creation with the mod, not the mod, with the option turned on for, because obviously most streamers have it turned off, because obviously it's not advertiser friendly. But I did see someone doing character creation with it, and you could literally just, yeah, cycle through the different types of genitalia, and you could also you had a choice of the genitalia as well, so it wasn't just here's one option and here's the other option. It was here's a few of this option and a few of this option, so you don't have any advertisers anyway to turn it on. I don't know, I don't know what the, because like I said, I don't know if it's an advertiser thing or if it's more of a YouTube terms of service type thing. Oh, hang on. Damn it. I missed a crate. Can't be missing crates. So yeah, that's why I've just in case left it turned off. And also, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Jesus Christ, the sex scenes are so cringy. It's just like, it's cringe when they've got clothes on, let alone when they've got clothes off. I don't know if I could handle it. I'm going to be honest. Probably both, I'd guess 100, but closely tied together. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay, send to camp. Okay, you want to see the cringe? Well, we're not going to get any of those scenes until later on. And I also need to decide who I'm going to have her romance, because that is going to be a thing. Because originally, like, I've always wanted it to be Asterion, because, like, I don't know, like, I know that he's really, like, pompous sounding, but I don't know, I just kind of, like, that's always the character that I really, really like in these games. It's like the sarcastic git, basically. I don't know that that'll work for this playthrough. I don't know if you can customize that for the other characters. Oh yeah, there's over here there's a spade. Oh, we opened that, and then we've got the burlap sack. Here we go. Send to camp. Because every camp needs a good carrot. Sounding. Did you say sounding? Oh god, what? I don't know. I don't keep track of what I say. Once I say it, it's done. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said. I probably said something that's gonna, like, bite me in the arse later, but... Right, let's quickly... No. Oh god, what is it? Oh no, do I want to know? Do I want to know? Scroll of Detect Thoughts. Scroll of Darkness. and Scroll of Fog Cloud. We'll take those. I ain't turning off... So I actually, I don't even know if I probably have safe search on. I don't know. But I will not be Googling it on stream. That doesn't sound like a good idea. No, yeah, maybe I'll look after stream. It doesn't sound like a good idea. Oh, now this is great because we're a bard and we've got performance, we can pretend to be Gimblebok. So let's F5, give it a go. Perfect. Perfect. We aced it.
You sound a bit shaken, boss.
We are a bit shaken.
While I find the key.
And now we can open the door. Who the hell? So, why have we got a disadvantage? Oh, because it's trying to do the... Okay. The enemy is surprised. So, oh, can we do a sneak attack? Well, we do have an advantage because he's surprised. God damn it. Oh, I forgot to equip the dagger. I forgot to equip the dagger. That's annoying. Okay. Can I just... I've never succeeded at one of those. That was funny. Oh. Oh, Mikkel, I didn't want to know that. Why do you know these things? Why? Why would you know that? Right, okay. So here we go. So Shadowheart is here. Let's just... Oh, really? Really? This is why I don't like you, Shadowheart. Can you shove him at least? Just... There you go. That makes me feel slightly better.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay. So we could use the rapier and... Oh yeah, let's give that a go. Oh, really? Really? Okay, we've got Flourish. Cool, cool, cool. We're getting there, we're getting there. You're about as shocked as me. That sounds atrocious. Why would anyone do that? I don't understand. Oh, hang on. But we've got Topple. 1 to 4. How much health has he got? He's got 3. I would say... Yeah, let's just get this out of the way. It's going to use one of our spells, but... Perfect, perfect. And what can we get from you? You've got a short sword, got a key, bottle, and a torch. We don't really need those. I've just thought we could be using our... Now we're in a dark area. Situational actions. You have unlocked an action as a result of another ability, feature, or condition. It will remain at the side hotbar until those conditions... Oh, so that's what it was talking about here. So we've got these options now. Okay, cool. I doubt my husband knows what it is. I sincerely doubt it. It's funny, I showed him the thumbnail for today's stream the other day. And because I made it like a couple of days ago. And he kind of looked at it and was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. And I was like, it's kind of funny, isn't it? And he was like, yeah. And he doesn't know what Riz is. He didn't know what Riz is. And I was like, because he grew up in like sort of like more London area, so he's always been better with like slang and stuff than I am. And he didn't know what Riz is. And I was like, so I for once am the one more knowledgeable about these things. I know stuff about slang that my husband doesn't. I was very proud of myself. Even though I literally just learned it from stream. But still. Riz is a pretty new thing. It may be new, still a new thing, but I still don't pick up stuff like that very often. So, right, let's have a quick look over here. Row of books. Oh, we got some stuff to read. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment. She waited for the Lady of Loss to receive her. A million souls and more passed her in colourless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Oh dear. Now, do I know what Riz means? I mean, my understanding is that it's basically like charisma. So it's sort of like what you would do, like, I think it's generally meant to be when you're like talking about having Riz is flirting, like sort of like being peak level flirting. That's what I got from you guys talking about it in Cole's stream, and yeah, charisma. Yeah, that's literally where I learned it from. So that was the Unclaimed. This one is Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Charismatic. Well, that's why I was like, because basically that's why I did the thumbnail with College of Riz, because the bards in this game, their main attribute is their charisma, and you eventually get in at level 3, you get to choose a subclass, which is normally College of something or another. And so with this one, I went with College of Riz. That isn't an actual option, but you know, I thought I was trying to be funny. Right, so let's read this one quickly. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered in smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless eons, it was Jurgle, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare until even he grew wary. Young Baal, Bane, and Miracle must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. I think it's just Merkel. Maybe it's just Merkel. I probably should look this up. Miracle claimed primacy over death from Jurgle's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal and his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelemvor to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die, after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Alright, what else are we looking at? What's this say?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
We read that one. What's this? Anything interesting? Nope. Okay, now I know that there's a lot of cheese over here, if I remember rightly, so we might as well pick up some cheese whilst we are here. Watered Haven cheese wedge, because everyone needs that in their life.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Supply pack, that's always handy. Carafe of wine, carafe of water. More cheese. Everyone needs cheese, and then that. Gosh. Oh dear. Right. Nothing in there. Like I said, this is a compulsion. I can't help it. I have to look at everything just in case, and I will still end up missing stuff. So it's not even foolproof. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I could open it. I don't want that. I don't want that. Where's that? That's not like a lever, is it? No, I think that's just how the thing is. Let's have a look. Anything here? No. Anything here? No. Anything on the shelves? No. Wooden trunk? No. Wooden crate. Oh, we got some gold. We got some gold. All worth it. Entirely worth it. Right. Okay. Normally, again, I've played this a little bit, so I know there are people behind this door. So I'm going to do this. I'm then going to enter turn-based mode. Because basically what it means... Actually, hang on. Let me exit turn-based mode for just a second. Oh, no. It won't let me... No. Oh, god damn it. Is there a... Oh, there we go. Because what I want to do now... Oh, shit. No. Have I chosen the wrong character? No. Oh, god damn it. I did it again. I always do it. Every time. I meant to select her. I didn't know. I just shot her. I just shot my arrow at her. God damn it. Oh, every time. Okay, right. Don't shoot. Gale, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. That's what I needed you to do. Jesus Christ. Oh. I just, oh no, every time. Okay, so I don't think that there's anyone else. Okay. On that note, I've just realised what time it is. It's quite late. So I am going, yeah, there we go. I can save. You can see, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 previous characters. So I have 6 previous characters that I've had. But yes, it is definitely time for me to stop for the day. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been good. I've definitely had fun with it, and like it's nice doing it on stream. Obviously, having other people being able to kind of like, you know, help with the build. I mean, let's be honest, Mikkel, you've been carrying this this build and this character. So yeah. So thank you very much to everyone who came and watched today. I really appreciated it, and I do hope that you did enjoy the stream. So yeah, so this isn't going to be like a traditionally scheduled stream. This is going to be kind of as and when I get some spare time, if I do have some spare time to stream. But yeah, so tomorrow we should be having Batman Arkham Asylum. Then Saturday we will be back with more Hollow Knight, and then on Tuesday we'll potentially be finishing up Alan Wake's American Nightmare. But otherwise, yeah, that should be it. So again, thank you everyone who was here. If you did like the stream, then do please leave a like. It helps with algorithm and all that fun jazz. Yeah, I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys again soon. So thank you very much, and see you later. Bye.